Hello, this is Chan the Tech Man back again with you. I made a video talking about Gauntlet, my favorite video game of all time, the Gauntlet on NES, and I did some gameplay with it. And I mentioned about Gauntlet II in the video. Well, this one is talking about Gauntlet II, and I'm going to have some gameplay. And before I go into it anymore, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel and ring that bell to get notifications when I make new videos. And thank you very much for doing that. I'm going to continue to try to make videos and reviews and stuff. When I get better cameras, I do some good reviews and tech and all kinds of good stuff. So I encourage you to make some good comments. And if you can, and don't make rude comments to me or anybody else. That's just wrong, and you end up getting in trouble for that. And there's no reason for that. And especially if I or others just share their opinion on games. It's just a game. There's no reason to get all mean and call people names. Now let's go into Gauntlet 2. As you know, it's the second of the NES Gauntlet. And it's different a little bit than the arcades. Gauntlet 2 is kind of the arcade version, but a little bit different because it was limited with the cartridge size and things. But it's still pretty close to the arcade. I like Gauntlet 2. I like Gauntlet better, but Gauntlet 2 is pretty good. You'll get into the gameplay and see it here in a little bit, talking about how it doesn't have background music. That's kind of hard, but it makes it a little duller to play. But it does have good sound effects, though. A little bit better sound effects than Gauntlet. And it's a little bit better, somewhat better quality than Gauntlet. It's just a personal opinion on which one you like better. I personally like the first Gauntlet better on NES because I played that first. And you can see on here the difference. This one is a arcade version. It's a little bit different. Well, it could be the NES, but I haven't got to that stage if it is. And I don't remember. NES doesn't have it listed on the side here. You'll see it here in a minute. But it's somewhat similar to the NES one, though. And it's just, yeah, that's the arcade version. It's simple game, Gauntlet. You can you go around and just take your time and and just enjoy it. And you can have several players at one time, and that's good. I like that play on it. I think just the overall good game. And I think they should have just kept going with this. And I like the top down on that game. I like it. I don't like 3D games that much. Some of the harder 3D games, I just can't really get into it. So I like I like the 2D games. And there's some 3D Mario, some of the Super Mario Brothers and for the Wii U. I saw that, and I like that, and I might try to get a copies of that and get me a Wii U to play that. I like the looks of that, because it's not really a 3D kind of game where the camera kind of moves around. I don't like that. It kind of makes you confused. I don't like that. I like a fixed kind of camera, so the 3D on the Mario isn't like 3D moves around. And they do have a Mario All-Stars for the Super Nintendo. I like the look of that. I like it. So I'm going to try to get that too and get some videos and review of that. I think this might be just the arcade, the voting, the score. But I think Gauntlet 2 is a lot better score than that. Here's another page here of the Gauntlet 2. Lukey Games, which is a good place to get some old games on. They have an eBay store, and you can see the different clips here of the game. And the cover art, that's a good place. That's not a review for them. I'm not getting anything out of this. This is pure my opinion, and but I encourage you to get a copy of this if you don't have it. And I personally don't have anything against ROMs either. People say, well, you got to support the people that made the games and buy the games, and they mean you can't buy these new anymore, so you have to buy the cartridge, which the cartridges are used. And all of them, you can't buy any new cartridges at the stores, and that would be the only way the people that made that get the money. If you buy a new printing of it, they get money for every new printing. So if it's used, the people that made it aren't getting any money out of it. That's another video I'll make about that. But it's a little easier to record gameplay on ROMs for the emulators, or you can get the cartridge. I personally have the cartridge of it too. I like the cartridge, and it's your personal preference. And let's go into the gameplay now. And like I said, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. This is Chan the Tech Man. I'm going to have some Gauntlet 2. As you can see, that's a little bit different than Gauntlet 1. It's hard to select right here, so you just had to play with that and figure it out. So here we go. Whoop! Get that treasure. Oh! Get the key. I like to play around here and go different places before I just exit. See, you hit those, it opens up new areas. And on this first one, you can go to exit 6. Yeah, if you go to the other exit, it'll just exit to the second one. See, it says exit to 6 there. So get this ghost. I guess that's a ghost maker. See, you get this thing, it opens up new areas. Get that key over there. Always good to have extra keys anyway. But you gotta have the key to get over there. I get those enemies. They don't get you. I accidentally shot that food. Gotta get that to open up them more enemies. There you go, you exit the 6. This was really hard. You gotta just keep roaming around and stuff, and you'll finally figure out how to get out. That's kind of difficult. But this has good sound effects, this game, but there's just no background music. I get all those enemies like that so they can't get you if you happen to go over there. And one thing is they shoot you and they go through walls and anything, so that's kind of aggravating. Those little, I don't know, the bunnies they shoot you, it's what I call them, the little bunnies. I don't know what they are, they look like bunnies. And those little men, they can shoot you through walls. That's really aggravating. But sometimes you can't get to them to stop them and kill them, so they shoot through those walls and they put damage on you. Get those ghosts. I get that. Ooh. Gotta roam around here and figure it out. The teleporters is really aggravating. You'll see it. I had a lot of trouble with it. See there? It's really aggravating. You gotta go in it just right to get over there. It takes a terrible time to figure it out. It's hard to fool with it. Let me tell you. And it's really hard to figure out how to get out of some of these levels. You just gotta roam around and keep roaming around, and you'll figure it out eventually. And some of those things, see that thing over here to the right, it's flashing. When you hit that, it opens up places. Sometimes you can't see where it opens up. It opens up somewhere. You hit this other one over here, and it opens it up. See that guy there? He's stuck over there by himself. I don't know why. I guess he got in trouble. Got grounded, I guess. See, when you're shooting, it don't look sideways. When you're shooting sideways, you can shoot sideways, but it's not it doesn't look sideways. I guess that's just how they designed that game. It looks straight down, and even though you're shooting sideways, see? They get that bunny, get the bunny maker. I get a habit of shooting that food sometimes. You'll see that a lot. Just got to be really careful about shooting that food. You'll hear it too. They'll say, "You shot the food." Don't shoot that food. I like to eat. Chan, the eating man. He is. I had a lot of trouble here. It's really aggravating there. It's comical to watch it. It's not comical when you're playing the game. It's aggravating. See, you just keep pulling with it. Like an hour. It is. I don't know. Some of you like comment your way to go where you want, but it doesn't work you where you want to go, where it wants you to go. It's random, I think. I don't know. Either just really hard to fool with. Boop boop boop. It's a fun though. Pass the time, and it's fun to play. Play this level, you just gotta roam around, and really exits down there, but it takes forever to get over to it. Some of these levels really hard. It's really harder than Gauntlet 1. Get that ghost there. See, I like to shoot over there and get those enemies. So you're trying to get the enemy, the generators, or whatever you call it, because if you get that, if you have to go over there, you don't have to deal with it. So you get that food. Sometimes I shoot it. Some of these places you can shoot to get through. It's really hard to figure out though. It's fun gameplay. Get the ghost. Called the Ghostbusters. They have another game about that though. Ain't as fun as this one. Giddy giddy. Get the generator, ghost maker thingy, my Jiggy Bobby. Now, let's wander around aimlessly like he lost again. Passed something up there. See if I get that. Oh, passed it up. Passed it up. There again. Finally got it. Oop, finally got it. There we go. We got it through there. You can shoot those blocks sometimes to get through. There's some kind of a thing where you hit that button. See the little thing there I just got? You hit that button, you got a lot of enemies around you and it kills them. So you figure that out. Sometimes you might hit it at the wrong time, and you can only have so many keys and so many things in the inventory. So yeah, sometimes you have to use that one to get more things. So I don't like that. I only carry so much. I guess they make it so it's lifelike, but wish you could carry unlimited things and get those bunnies and get the bunny maker thing, my bobber jobber. Get those caveman. Skeleton. Get this ham up there. Looking like. See the thing flashing is open up to get the ball. On these two, you have to bear with me on if this audio synced up or not. Apologize if it's not. I'm just starting to make these like this, so just do as best as I can. Get it. See them things that shoot you. It's hard to figure out, like I said, to get out of it sometimes, but now I'm going to just let you listen to it without having a commentary the rest of the game, so you can just listen to it. And thank you for listening. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so you get notifications when I post new videos. Leave some good comments too if you can, and watch me get these bunnies here and ghosts. Maybe the ghost or the ghost of the bunnies. I don't know. I never could figure out some of this. But thank you for watching, and encourage you to get this game if you can and play it, because I think you enjoy it. There's a lot of good enjoyment in this game. Gauntlet II.
Riddle got a food. Got a food. Riddle is it. Riddle, your life force is running out. Riddle now has the second shot. 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 Riddle is about to die.